In the depths of Europe, where the human foot is rarely settled, the Black Forest extends as a sleeping monster. Dense trees, fog permitted throughout the year, and myths tell about it that it is home to secrets that no one knows. Secrets that even the most modern technologies are powerless to reveal. Can you wake this monster? And what will it cost you? Adam, a young man in the mid-20s, an adventurer and a lover of wildlife photography, heard about the Black Forest from an old guide who once said to him, "The forest is not like anywhere. It has something in a bond that pulls you inside." I could enter. Adam did not pay great attention. So she thought it was just a myth. However, his curiosity overcame him. So collecting his equipment, took his map and set out on a journey he thought was just a photography adventure. The first day, he entered the forest at dawn. The trees are huge, and the light barely penetrates the branches. Birds are silent, as if all life decided to hide. The guide was right. There is something strange here. By the evening, his tent is erected, and before bed he looks at his pictures. But a strange picture appeared in the background of one of the pictures. A small pool of water reflected something like a gray face, with black eyes, staring at him. The second day, he began to hear voices between the trees, as if someone was walking behind him, but whenever he turned he would not see anything. He found icons engraved on tree trunks, similar to old writings. The suspicion increased in his heart, but he did not retreat. The third day, his map was lost. He began to feel that the forest was moving, as if the tracks were changing on their own. In the evening, he heard whispers very close to his tent. When the scout lit up, there was no one, but the ground around the tent was full of small feet effects, as if a group of children passed by him. Fourth day, he found an old, half-destructive hut deep inside the forest. Inside, on the interior walls, there were graphics for running people and black entities chasing them. On the ground he found notes written in a trembling handwriting. "I am the last to remain. No one believes. The forest swallows us. Do not come out of the hut after sunset." Adam is no longer able to determine directions. Disputed, hungry, exhausting, and night approaching. Last night, in the middle of the night, he woke up to the sound of a remote screaming, and then suddenly calmed down. Fog crept into his tent, and the last voice he heard was his name, uttered by a person who had not met before. A month later, a rescue team found a hut in the very tip of the forest. But it was covered with ash, as if it were burned, and Adam was never found. Some residents of the nearby villages say they sometimes see a light that flashes between trees, a camera, and then disappears. It's just a story. However, the Black Forest still remains an unexplained phenomenon. To this day, it is shrouded in many legends and myths. The Black Forest is located in Germany. Its area is 2,600 square kilometers. This region is famous for its density and darkness. Here, thick coniferous trees create a real wall, which makes it almost impossible to see the sky above your head. For those who decide to take a walk along the marked forest paths, there are often cases when the road suddenly ended. One step forward, and you find yourself in an unknown place. This forest is dangerous even in summer. If you suddenly find yourself here without a map or compass, it will be almost impossible to find a way out. Even animals try to avoid this place. Once German soldiers were sent to the Black Forest to build a road, but they came across such dense thickets that it took several weeks for the workers to break them. Even during the day, it was dark there, so the soldiers had to move on, leaving the road half done. There are many legends about the origin of the Black Forest. According to one of the most popular versions a long time ago, there was a kingdom of darkness in this place. And only one wizard knew how to control the forces of evil that lived there. But one day he left this post, and since then, darkness has reigned in the forest. You can talk about the Black Forest for hours, but it's better to see it once. Perhaps that's why every year more and more tourists come here who want to see the mysterious Black Forest with their own eyes and feel the atmosphere of inexplicable horror. Friends, write in the comments, would you like to visit this strange place? Be sure to subscribe. See you soon, bye.